I didn't mean to come on until 9:30, but then yeah, I started. So here I am. How are you? Well, it's only a couple minutes early, and so what up? And can we what? Um, can we entertain each other? No, you're not gonna. Can I start over? No. Wow. Maybe I would like to start over. So how was your Friday? I'm going to. Well, I've done the drawing that I needed to do. Unfortunately, I still have a Miss Peach Opera I didn't do yesterday, but I did it today. So, but I have a new thing to do. I have a new, well, I have a game that I might start off with. But I also have some writing to do, and but if you weren't here for the last part of the last episode, PeachCast number 38, um, I started shooting bill scraps like so. From a distance, not just like this, because yeah, any idiot could do that. And it's well, let's see, it's one, that's two feet lengths away. Well, no, it's feet lengths. One, two, yeah, a little over 3 feet lengths away. So it's not the hardest, but see, one, two, three. Wow, 0 and 4. Oh yeah, I've forgotten what my best record was. What, 7 and 13, I think. But I'm not gonna count. That's gonna be long forgotten. When I'll keep track. I'll start from in. I guess I'll start keeping track in October. Cause I had fun doing this. Do 10 or 20 a day and see how I do. Or one day, big day, I'll do 100. Oh wow. Hey, one. See, this is where I could use a little robot that picks the paper up. Or if I had a system where it wouldn't come back to me. I am the master of paper. Okay, let's see if I can find the right. Ah, one, one, two. Oh. Okay, we'll start. We'll start. How many? Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I have a seventh made. So these are just scrap bills. Bill scraps. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, the aim is not to miss. 5, 6. Oh my god. Hey! 1 and 6. 1 and 6. Oops. 1 and 7. Ah, you, come on. 1 and 8. Ah, 1 and 9. Hey, 2 and 9. 2 and 10. 2 and 11. 3 and 11. You know, the ones where they bounce off, those are the ones where it's like I'm actually on the date and she's like, nah. And her friend calls her, oh, I gotta go. Sorry. Emergency. Yeah. So, 2 and 11. 2 and 12. 2 and 13. Hey, 3 and 13. Ah, 3 and 14. Hey, 4 and 14. 5 and 14. 6 and 14. I should probably have like, I should have at least 12. 12 of 20, man, instead of 6 and 14, but. So, let's start a new 20. It also saves my butt because sometimes my butt gets sore and it's hey it's athletic achievement. And then we can even set up competition. So who wants to host it? Because I can only I don't know, maybe with my laptop I can invite more people, but with my cell phone I can only invite one. 0 and 1. Hey, 1 and 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 2. Ah, 2 and 3. 2 and 4. 3, no. Yeah, 4 and 3. 4 and 4. 5 and 4. 6 and 4. 6 and 5. 6 and 6. 7 and 6. 7 and 7. I think I got some haunted. 7 and 8. 7 and 9. Hey! 8 and 9. Aha, 8 and 10. Woo! 9 and 10. Ah, 9 and 11. I should have a tied. I should have a record, an even record. I need better scraps. Well, so what? 6, 9, and what do you think? Can I actually win one? Give me a like if you think I can win one, and jump in the comments to laugh at me if you think I can't. Oops. 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 0-4. Hey, 1-4, 1-5. Ugh. Well, should have taken the opportunity to laugh because that ain't happening. So 1-5. I got a new one. Ooh, this feels like a winner. So 1-5. 1-6. 1-7. Hey, 2-7. 3-7. 4-7. 5-7. 6-7. Oh, he's storming back. Better use a good one. 7-7. 8-7. 8-8. 8-9. 9-9. 10-9. 11-9. Finally. So 6, 9, and 11. So, don't you think that'd be fun? I mean, it's no Uno with lots of players and rivalries but hey, it's athletic achievement on a very small scale. But you should say hell and yes and come along and hey, you want to host it? You know, we can even well, if we get some athletes here, you know, maybe hey, let's dream big. Let's go let's get Charles Barkley on the platform. Magic Johnson. Wait, why not? Why? Like, okay, maybe they. Okay, sure. The first answer is no, and the first 10 answers are no. But it's a platform where you can do whatever you want. Well, within reason, you know. Don't come on waving your junk. But yeah, I don't know. Big dreams. Get Shaquille O'Neal, and maybe he. Of course, you could beat Shaquille O'Neal in free throws. Yeah, he was not known for his free throw ability. But hey, let's see what 3 NBA championships with LA, one with Miami. He was 4 NBA Finals because they lost one to Detroit in 2004. And I'm hoping to get more than just six views tonight. I mean, I was giving you exciting. I mean, okay, maybe there's no athletes or former athletes, but you don't have to be much of an athlete to throw scraps of bill paper into a receptacle, be it an empty M&M container or a glass, a cup, a box. Woo! Oh, 91 and 5. Excellent. Well, I would have preferred 95 and 1, but so, big plans for the weekend? No plans? You don't plan? Because anytime you plan, life or whatever says, ha 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 ha, you fool. Or your plans are none my business. None my business. Hey, I'm just asking questions and you're not even gonna answer, so right? But I should do some writing, I guess. I should do some writing. I should do some writing. Since I haven't written much in the last 3 weeks. Yes. No, the million word effort is not in jeopardy yet. But I need 20,000 this week. And as of the last count, 4,356 words this week. First 3 days. And in a winning week, should be 9,000 after 3 days. So 62,297 for the month to date, and I'm aiming for 85,000. So yeah, this is a pivotal week because after this, there's only 2 more days after this week. So, and needing to write like 10,000 each day. Yeah, that's not gonna. Well, I wouldn't need to write that much both days. Maybe one of the days. Maybe combined. Yeah, it does help to schedule, and I didn't schedule. I didn't schedule. I didn't schedule. I didn't schedule. So what do you figure? Ooh, 9. Okay, that's 132. So can I get how many live views do I need to make 200 views for the day? Yes. That's another thing that's good about shooting long toss. I don't have I have less time to talk about views and go, ooh, 7, ooh, 8, ooh, 10. Ooh, 11. And this is without announcing my broadcast ahead of time. Well, back to the writing. So I am writing and currently working on, well, success rate. Though I think my success rate is better writing as Carlo Bravado than writing as myself. So I wasn't certain about the life expectancy of Carlo Bravado, but he might be longer for this world than I had come to think. Because I had some thought that he was gonna die before the end of the year, or on the last day of the year, maybe. But if I'm having some success writing some shorter stories, shorter narratives with him, I mean, rhyming, but hey, if we can watch narratives that are sung with a lot of singing, why can't we read a narrative or watch a narrative? Hello, Hollywood. Um, with poetry. I mean, yeah, I know poetry. I think poetry is the least regarded art, even less regarded than miming. But ooh, 140. That's what, top five? Let's see. What's my top? What's my top? 177. 151. No, 177, 174, 151, 146. Wow, it's top five. Oh, top six. Hey, you guys know anytime you want to drop in, talk about yourself, talk about talk about. Well, why would you talk to me about women troubles, but or guy troubles, or but you know, I'm down for that. I just okay, but fine. Be shy 364 days of the year if you must. But can you stop by on my birthday, say hi, give me a like, a reaction, maybe share some gold? Is that too much to ask for? Well, maybe it is. Because you're so shy and, well, I hope it's shyness and not. But then again, you wouldn't be watching me if you weren't in or checking in for 30 seconds just to register as having viewed and then going off to view somebody else's videos or stream your own or whatever. Have matrimonial time with your spouse, which if you do, that's sure that I'm happy for your blessed life. Just remember, if your birthday's coming up, which like mine is, and if you can, not to trigger anyone who can't, but if you can thank your mother on your birthday, as I've said before, it wasn't the biggest day of her life, but believe me, which you all know and understand, it was a pretty big day for her. So yes, it's our day that we were. Ta-da! Thanks, Mama. Give her thanks, Mama, for bringing you forth, presenting you to the world. Because it's always our day, but it's always going to be a day she remembers. Well, until she doesn't remember things, but that happens with a lot of us. Alzheimer's, dementia, what have you. Because you don't forget, you know, the 40 hours or the 30 or the 20 or the 17 or whatever number of hours and all in the 9 months and where the body went from maybe being a temple to not so much a temple because giving and this is coming from a man, so well, Yeah, I know. Shut up and have pizza, Mr. Man. Talking about women giving birth. Never even knocked a woman up. That's true. But it's just I've come to this a little in the last few years that we should thank our mothers on our birthday. So this is supper. This is a pizza. Duh. It's no, it's yeah, it's a Delissio pizza, frozen. A lot price friendlier than delivery. And if I'm disciplined enough, it lasts 2 meals. So don't mind me, but I'm gonna. I guess this is something like a mukbang. Don't be jealous because I'm having pizza. I'm sure you or your husband, wife, or significant other had, if not a better meal, had together time. So, with or without the kids, maybe you don't have kids. So, you certainly wouldn't want to trade that just because I have pizza. Because I live alone. In a spacious flat, because it sounds more fun to say flat than apartment. And if you're writing poetry, flat is a lot works a lot better poetically than apartment. So I sometimes refer to it as a flat. What do you say about that? Sick 'em, cat. Finish the job, bat. And dearest Matt, bury him, will you? Hmm. You know, I've got the fact or fiction game. And I've got my own trivia game. The few people who they found it tough to play, so I haven't even thought of that game in months. Well, until now, I guess. Mm. Hello. Hello. Ah. Hello. Good. Hello. Good. Ah, the echo. Okay, why is it? For some reason, my pocket computer, which used to be my cell phone, I can't. My pocket computer, which used to be my cell phone, I can't. Yeah, I
Yeah,
had to do that
I had to do
because
that because yeah, I had to do that
okay, what? Because I guess with the exception of what, twice maybe, if I hit the microphone off on my phone, on my pocket computer, my old phone, it it doesn't come back on. I don't know why. Like it. So since I'm not ready to kill the broadcast, ah, because 21 views is not enough to. Thrill me. So yeah. I mean, I'm at 25,300, and I want 25,400. So 10:30 or 11:30. So I don't know if you guys are in for the. Getting me another what? I need at least. Hmm. I don't know. At least 10 more views. And you know me, I'm good to talk. And write, though, writing, because I can't write and talk at the same time. And I don't have a story that, I like. I think what maybe one thing I might do next year is I will have a narrative specifically for the stream. So if I'm doing it, it's gonna have an element of the fantastical, because I the focus of my writing is what I call sci-pow. You know, you got so sci is the science fiction, pow is the powers, and I don't know where one begins and one ends, so I came up with the term sci-pow. And the science fiction aspect is very not hard, so soft. I don't know if Isaac Asimov or Arthur C. Clarke or Ray Bradbury, you know, the masters, what they would think about my writing. Maybe they'd shudder and maybe they'd shudder. I don't know. I think other people have certainly shuddered about my writing and my drawing. But I persevere. And the streaming, well, you guys aren't here. Well, not that you'll ever tell me, seemingly. But I think you're here for, well, well, this is ketchup. This should be all dressed. But you're certainly here more for the drawing than the writing, and probably more for the talking than the writing too. But not as much for, well, see, you guys. It would be helpful if you guys would tell me what brings you here. And you're not getting paid by a secret billionaire or a billionaire in secret. Because if you were, you'd be active. Because he would demand that. And you're not hate watching. Because who's going to hate watch me? I'm more likely to engender a reaction of meh than, God damn it, he's terrible. I must hate watch him. That woman from my site, yeah, she was an exception. send her an email and tell her I'm on Haps. And not only am I drawing and writing, or writing and drawing, because it's writing first, but I'm talking, and she'll probably hate that. And then I referenced her. She'll definitely hate that. And then I have 25,300 views, and she'll definitely hate that. And her friends will hate it too, of course, because... Oh, and I'm sure she has friends. Just because she's a hateful woman. I mean, that's the side she showed me. And no, you don't have to like what I do. I mean, my art, my art, and my drawings are art. It's an acquired taste. I mean, it's simple. It's not complex. I mean, it's not It's not detailed, and yeah, people say, "Oh, it's like a child drew that." Well, I'm biased, so take it with a grain of salt. But I think that's a pretty advanced child. But you know, also, if you don't like, something, well, don't watch it. Don't consume it. But also, how about saying why you don't like? Because it wasn't that she didn't like it. It was, she was just, you're crap, you're worthless. Like words and message to that effect. And or sometimes, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But one imagine she took some satisfaction in typing her hate out to me. How much satisfaction, I can only speculate. And to make no mistake about it, I did just suggest, insinuate, infer, whatever you want to say, that maybe she was very happy to share her hate. Like, very happy. Because at no time have I mentioned her by name, or certainly not shared her email address. She's just the woman from that site. And even if you go over and see, you'd have to scroll through some stuff to find her, and you'd see her name. Big deal. So, There's no problem there. So, secret.
Secret, secret.
This has been tonight's supper. Thank you, Delicio. Not a sponsor, but if you want to sponsor me, let's talk. I'll be your pizza boy. And potato chips. Thank you, store brand from Metro. Selection. All dressed. A Canadian flavor. If you haven't tried it, Americans and people from other parts of the world, you should. And ketchup, which you should doubly try. And Lay's does make ketchup potato chips, as does Pringles. And now desserts will be either Mars or Arrow, or half of each. Now, to determine which, I'm going to turn my timer on. And let's see, I'll do 6 minutes. And if at the end of 6 minutes, the view count is even, I will have the Mars bar. And if the view count is odd, I will have the arrow. So, let us begin the count, the timer down. And it's at 6 minutes. You can trust me. Begin it now. There. And the timer has started. Well, Mars takes an early lead. Mars takes an early lead. So I've probably had more Mars bars in my life than Arrow. I guess, well, the last time I thought about it, my favorite chocolate bar was the Three Musketeers. But I have that rarely. I mean, I don't have chocolate bars all that often. But I've had a bunch in the life of my eating of chocolate bars. So, Mars has taken an early lead with more than 4.5 minutes left. Can it defend that lead? And can it score more than 2 goals? Like, can it score 4? And will Arrow get a goal? Because when I looked, it went from 24 to 26, so that's both goals belong to Mars. At least my laptop allows me to turn volume on and off. On and off. On and off. Well, it may be a low scoring affair of 2 goals for Mars. But I'm okay with that. I wouldn't have bought the Mars if I didn't want it. Well, I've already had Mirage and what was the last? I had Mirage and well, I had half Mirage, half Ether. Can't remember what it was. So I decided, well, I'll get 2 others, 2 different kinds, and it's looking very much like a low-scoring affair of 2 goals early in the contest, with Mars shutting down Arrow's offense. I don't think Arrow's even got a sniff at the opposing net. They're just being hemmed in, and Mars is making all the shots. But at least the Arrow goalkeeper is pretty good. He only let in those 2 early goals, and he's shut the door since. So unless Arrow can score the key goal to upset the balance, because yes, this is a game where you can lose when you outscore the opposition. That's just the way it is. It's a wacky game. Will Arrow score? Oh, they pulled the goalie. Final minute of play. Less than 50 seconds. They're in the end. They're in the Mars end. They've got 40 seconds left. Can they get that all-important game-deciding goal? 26 seconds left. Doesn't look like Arrow's going to get that all-important game-deciding goal. And with 15 seconds left, it's in the other end. And they've got to lug it all the way back, get onside, and score in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 seconds. Beep, beep, beep. So, Mars it is. I don't even... Who makes Mars? I guess I could have mentioned them by name. But... Where's the... Oh, yeah. No. Where is the... I don't want to put my glasses on. Oh, there it is. So if you want to tell me who makes Mars and be a superstar... Mars Canada Inc. Okay. Mars makes Mars. Mars Canada Inc. 2009. So, Nice and soft. Chewy. It's got gooey, too. Chewy and gooey. Chewy and gooey were rejected cousins of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. True myth that I just made up. Imagine they were brothers, two other brothers. You had Huey, Dewey, Louie, and twins that came along a year later. Gooey and Ooey and Gooey. Oh, I got a comment. No more than an hour from now. No more than an hour from now. I came on at 9:30. Well, just before 9:30. I was wondering if I was going to get any Deuteronomy doings tonight. I got, let's see, 29 live views. That's 152 for the day. Yeah, no worries. And let's see where I am. Arrow. Tasty arrow. Tasty arrow. Tasty arrow. Tasty arrow. Tasty arrow. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da. Ooh, excuse me. Begging my pardon. Woo! Showing my legs. I just wanted you to quote something from Deuteronomy. Anything from Deuteronomy. I know, even if it's something that would be, I don't know, good, bad, indifferent. Just looking for something from Deuteronomy. Since you're Professor Bible. Dr. Bible. Or Brother Joshua. Even though you go by Josh, Joshua is more biblical. But if you don't want to be called Joshua, say so. And because when I introduce myself as Charles, I get bothered at least. Someone goes, "Oh, Charlie." No, it's Charles. It's not Charlie or Chucky or Chuckles or Chuck. I mean, it used to be Chuck, but if I introduce myself as Charles, that's how I want to be called. So if you prefer Josh to Joshua, even though Joshua is more biblical, then you won't be Brother Joshua. You'll be Dr. Bible or Professor Dr. Bible. Oh, I like that. Dr. Bible. Or you can be the church dude. Yeah, but like people tend to either like formal a formal version of their name or a less formal. Like I was Chuck until 2006, and then I decided no, I want to be Charles. And that was a conscious decision, you know. I mean, obviously, people are grandfathered in calling me Chuck who knew me up until 2006, but so there's people, you know, they prefer the formal, or they prefer the informal, or they don't care. I'm definitely in the camp of yeah, I say Charles for a reason. You seem to be in whatever. Because you could just as easily, because Joshua is not that much longer a name than Josh. So if you wanted to be called Joshua, you're more likely to put your name as Joshua than just Josh. Fire away. Deuteronomy 6:13-14. So in broadcast minutes, that'd be a long broadcast. 6 hours, 13 minutes, 14 seconds. I tried to make it 13 hours, 6 hours, 13 minutes, and 15 seconds, but I just couldn't hold out any longer. Da, 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 da. No, that's your thing. I don't have a Bible. I'm agnostic. You know, I remember names of books. Some of the books. You know, there's Genesis, there's Deuteronomy, there's Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. I just because you like I think you talk about the Bible, so the Bible's your thing. Like when you do broadcasts, I think you do religious related material. So that's why I'm giving you a chance to drop a verse and because me, yeah, like I'm agnostic. I neither know or don't know that there's a God. That there's God. I want, I like if God, knocked on the door and said, "Hey, I'm God," and proved it, I'd be like, okay, God exists. But until then, I'm agnostic. I just don't know either way. I'm comfortable sitting on the fence. But I respect the good parts of religion. The bad parts are just bad. Crusades and hatreds and all the bad stuff that humans are good at. But if you don't want to be the Bible guy, I won't ask anymore. You must fear the Lord your God. Well, hmm. My answer to that is, can I swear at the Lord my God? Because I must fear him. Why? That seems like a power trip. And I would have had words for God after the flood. Like, seriously? I mean, all the people were wicked. What kind of wicked are we talking about? Did they not go to church, or did they not believe, or were they truly wicked? Like, okay, they were pretty wicked, and like, were they all killing each other's babies? Kind of like wicked, or like what wickedness did they do that? Okay, throw out the baby with the bathwater. Well, if you want, I could invite you up, and then you could just read it. If it's really that much to write, I can invite you up. Come into the den of the agnostic. You must fear the agnostic. And what am I supposed to serve him? Pizza? Hamburgers? Celery and carrots? Oh, Deuteronomy is Old Testament? What number? Because, what, there's 20 some books in the Old and maybe fewer in the New? Maybe in the afternoon we can spend a few minutes talking about Bible stuff. I don't expect to be broadcasting on my own tomorrow night, but maybe in the afternoon, I aim to do at least two tomorrow, so you see me on, come around. Anytime between, when I come on, anytime between 1 and 3, and then when how long I stay, anywhere from 3 to 7:30, but I wouldn't be staying that late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening.
Which need to be updated immediately. Click on Update All.
I mean, there's always time to talk things, There's no. So I haven't finalized a schedule. Some idea of a schedule, but it's not set in stone. Ooh, 158. 158. So if you see me, you see me. That's all. Thanks for coming back, Josh. Oh, and if you could put a reaction or something in the collection plate, because I am instituting a collection plate. Just like churches, I want. I am collecting for the good of the institution of one Charles Petrie. So, I mean, you've already given comments, but the plate has room for reactions and finer things. It's a two contribution minimum. You've contributed the uh, in the live chat, but go. Yeah, that's true. You need your laptop for that. Well, you do. I don't do it. So let's see how, in the presence of the Lord, if I can score some more baskets than I was scoring before. Where'd it go? Where'd the yellow go? Where'd I put the yellow? Oh, bother. Where's the yellow? Where's the yellow? Where's the yellow? Ho, 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 ho. Where's the yellow? Ho, 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 ho. Ah, where'd the yellow go? Where'd the yellow go? Where'd the yellow go? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ah, I'll have to use red. Cool. Whoa. You realize that's a different. That's the gold. Reaction is, but Dave, thank you for that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you did react. Okay, yes, okay. Yeah. I thank, I thank you. For a second, I thought you gave gold. Oh, there it is. You gave gold. So before my word that I connection lost. Oh, bother. Yeah. So you'll hear the reaction, and based on the reaction, let's see if I can get three. Can I get? Can I get 2, 3, 5? Can I get three? Can I get 50% of my shots in the presence of the Lord? Well, the Lord's always here, so He hasn't helped much. One, one, one and one, one and two, two and two, three and I got three. I got three. Three. I got three. Yes. Thank you. And I don't even know if you're still here. And I probably shouldn't shoot unless it's during the day. Well, if you broadcast once a week, that's 500. And if you're in every day, that's 50. So you do all that, that's 3,500 to 3,550. And that's without buying anything. So just figure out a time where you're in every day and broadcast every week, and you should have all the coins you need without spending money on them. That's how I've done it. So, and all it takes to get to 50 coins, 50 gold a day is 5 days. First day is 10, second day is 20, and I guess it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 50, yeah. So, keep that in mind. Yeah. Check your haps, like if you do, check your haps at the same time each day or the same time ish, like with your morning coffee or after supper, because it doesn't take a lot of effort just to, I mean, if you want to be able to share coins. If you don't, well, then it doesn't matter. But thank you. And 37. Are you? No. Yeah, 37. Well, it was already 35, so 37 is. 160. Is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough to get me to 25,400? And it is not. How many more do I need? How many more? I don't know. I don't know. Analytics. One reaction. One reaction. No money. Oh, and when you come on, you can tell me if you and your kid uh, cast your votes on what you would give up between pizza, hamburgers, and steak. Like, which would you keep? Which would you only enjoy for the next 6 months, and which would you only enjoy for the next year? Also, same question with cookies, brownies, and cake. I kept the pizza. I think, well, in my latest vote, I kept the pizza and I kept the cookies. Brownies I kept for a year, cake for only 6 months. Burgers I kept for a year, and steak I kept for 6 months. I think that's the kind of question a kid would both hate and love to answer. No, what if it's true? What if this choice makes it happen? No. No, daddy. I want to eat cake and pizza for the rest of my life. Burgers and cookies, please. Well, thank you, Josh. That was Josh Gearin. He has his gears in for the Lord. He's a driver for God. God in 60 seconds. So the other franchise would be what? The Devout and the Faithful? And is well, I've got to get to well, I want to get to the point of celebration. I want to get to the point of celebration. Oh, well, I have reached the point of celebration. 25,400 views. Cuz I'm good at this, or people are very kind. So I can go, but do I want to go? 135? Well, I think I'll do 2 hours of echo. No. So I should do some writing. So if you guys want to get me into the top 10, my top 10 begins at 56. So 39 to 61 is not impossible. Because I'm looking to eliminate the 50s from my top 10 as soon as possible. And I'm down to 2. I've got 2 in the 90s, 1 in the 80s, 1 in the 70s, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 60s. That brings my total to 701. So yes, if you got me to 58, that would eliminate the lower 50, but it'd still have 2. So if you get me to 61, then there'll only be 1. And 39 to 61, that's not terribly hard, is it? Okay, it's another 22, but would it help if I drew? But you'd have to take my word for it that I was drawing. Well, I mean, you trust me, right? Dun, dun. I got it right. That's more important. So, I'm figuring out a character, and he's got one cool power, which because it's to use it takes great amount of power. He can also use that power secondarily to power a suit. So, well, let's see. That just shouldn't happen. Wow. How long were my eyes closed? The secondary drinking game is when Dum Dum is close to sleeping. He closes his eyes for 5 minutes. I gotta take 2 shots. 2 shots for each 5 minutes. For every 5 minutes. Damn it! He went 6 minutes. Wow! I went to sleep. There, the eyes. There's. Wait. I'm not asleep. I'm depowered. I'm depowered. And that just shouldn't happen. Ah, 39 for 39. Well, I got there. Well, I got there. $149, $150. $13.31, 1500. Well, 446. Let's go. See, how do you take this? This is from for comic inspired narrative, comic infused. Now the injured herself didn't come down too hard on his. No, that's. Now the injured herself didn't come down as hard as she could have. She was younger once too. And had learned. Now the injured herself didn't come down as hard as she could have because she was young once too and had to learn a similar lesson. Thus, that was that. As far as that went. $25, 4, yeah, 6, 8, 2 more days, 3 more days. 6, 8, yeah. 42. Yes. Well, shall we keep on dancing and get to 45? 50? Won't be the top 10, but it'll help. Ah. Well, I can accept a 42. 165. Well, it's either that or another 15 minutes. And I think I'm good. Yeah, it does look like I'll be calling it a broadcast day at 2 hours. Well, oh, we're already over 2 hours. So, yeah, I'd like. Yeah, then if I got 50, I'd have to draw, and I'm good. So, you guys have been awesome. You helped me get to 25,400. Means all I need tomorrow is another 200. Yeah. So, remember, my wish for you is to have all the peace, pizza, sex, and love that you want to have. So, take care. And I'll see you again soon.
Bye for now.